Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Matthew Liberatore. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. And now here's the veteran DH, Jose Altuve. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. He's got it, and there's one down. And now, Isaac Paredes.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-2. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And there's two away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And the lefty kicks, delivers. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in St. Louis, today's starting pitcher, Hayden Wesneski.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So 2 down, and now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And Nato is set down on strikes. Back here at Busch Stadium at the plate, Christian Walker. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. His second of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Vic Caratini at the plate. That one close, ruled a ball. 3-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes. The count is full.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Jake Myers. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. There's the strike at the knees. Man at first, 1 away. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in, Cam Smith. Now this is in the air down the line. Walker makes the catch. And that is that. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran first baseman, Wilson Contreras. The 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. And there's a ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Outside. 2-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now here is Jordan Walker. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here's the catcher, Yohel Pozo.
Batting 8, catcher, number 63.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Now, Victor Scott. And a count 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Oh, and this one gets away. And save. A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch. So up next, Lars Nootbaar. There's a strike. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And delivers outside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. So a walk puts runners at first and second. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Headed for the plate. To the plate, and he's out. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Sonny Gray.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That's too low. And it's 2-1. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one missing inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
And that one fouled off. Paredes at second, Alvarez at first, one gone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Victor Caratini up next for the Astros.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him swinging. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Alec Burleson. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Smith settles under this one, puts it away for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brendan Donovan. One out, bases empty. That's way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Nolan Arenado. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That clips the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And now the right fielder, Cam Smith. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases despite the throws to first in time, and that is the inning. Luis Contreras gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Contreras now.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. And Wilson down on strikes. And now Nolan Gorman. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
1 strike.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the tying run is on base.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2. In the air, right side. Smith sizes this one up, and there's 2 down. And now Yohel Pozo.
Number 63.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Kyle Leahy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's 1 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Altuve runs. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So 2 down now, and here is Yordan Alvarez. That misses, and that's ball 2. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Inside, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Josh Hader.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Pinch hitter coming on, Michael Ciani.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And a count 1-2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. In there. Got him looking for the K. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher, and they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.